Okay. First of all, to take the shades off. Sorry, shades. Okay, now to go to Reignited Spyro. It does look quite cute.
I'll see you at the beach.
I'm not sure how it affects cutscenes as well, but we'll see.
While I was gone, my friends borrowed the Reignited submarine. Then they took it for a joyride. And then they smashed it into a big pile of rocks. Oddly enough, the Reignites failed to see the humor in their actions and stuffed my friends in the jail cell behind you. The Reignites have boarded up a lot of our doors, but I bet you're strong enough to smash them down.
See, what they should do is they should add a filter, some sort, with the classic graphics as well.
Your progress in a world, you can press the guidebook button to open the guidebook page for the world you're in.
Oh, don't cry. But apparently there's more cheat codes to be unlocked in the Reignited trilogy. This is the latest one that has been found. But like I say, it would be good if one of the cheat codes was, instead of just retro Spyro, have retro graphics.
You can hover to get more distance when gliding. Just press the action button at the end of your glide.
Or, here's a better idea. Why not, because, you know, there's this, remasters, why not, what they should have done is bundled the first 3 games with the remasters and the original glory. So emulated versions of the PS1 versions. I've always found that jump a bit difficult. Oh, come on. There we go. So yeah, what they should have done is bundled the original Spyro the Dragon PS1 games with the remaster. And they should have done that with Crash Bandicoot as well. I mean, how awesome would that have been? I mean, I don't think it's not impossible. I mean, Activision owns the rights to both Crash and Spyro, so both old and new, so they could have done it.
Oh, hi Spyro. Some of my seal friends are trying to take down a Rhinoc fortress. I'm about to go lend a foot. I love the smell of singed Rhinoc in the morning.
Let's go, Sheila. I love the music of Sheila. Now, I will say this cheat code for retro Spyro only works on Spyro, as you can see. It doesn't make the critters like retro in any way. But that's not necessarily a bad thing, because after all, the code does say retro Spyro. And I just love the remix they did with Sheila's music. But one thing I have noticed that I mean, they might work on this. If you notice, her leg movements when you're moving forward, it's a bit cloppety. It was pointed out before the game was released, but who knows? Maybe they'll
Hi, Sheila. The Rhinocs have built a fortress on our beach, and we're going to blow it to smithereens. We just need you to take out all the turrets for us. We're lighting the bomb now, so just make sure to stomp all those turrets before the fuse runs out, okay?
Okay. So maybe they will work on this in this patch that has been rumoured to be coming out. But for me, it's not a big deal. It's not something that I'm going to say, oh no, it ruins the whole game. For me, it's minor. I mean, you know, there are far worse things that can ruin a game. Well, if there is one thing that I would love them to sort out, and I think it would be very agreed, Spots, for some reason, refuses to pick up certain gems. Now, why this is, I have no idea, but I hope they do sort it out in this patch that has been rumoured to be coming out. I mean, it is a bit frustrating, don't get me wrong, but again, at the same time, it's not something I'm going to turn around and say, if they don't fix it, the game is ruined. No. I'm not that kind of person. you know, I'm very reasonable. I do have critiques sometimes, but, you know, I'm not gonna use that as a way of saying, no, this ruins the whole game. If it's something big, like graphics-wise or anything like that, then, you know, that's done and done, but...
Wow! I can't believe I survived that blast! It's a good thing I kept this egg nice and safe in my pocket.
Molly. Aw, look at her. You just gotta love baby dragon animations. Even in updated graphics, they're all really cute. Let me see, go, oh, cute! I mean, it's wrong for me, who is 30 years old, to be saying they're still cute. Is that wrong of me? So as you can tell, I have played the originals. And I loved the originals. I mean, this level in particular, I still remember playing a demo of this level on Crash 3 Warped. And I just loved it, and I was so excited when the game was coming out. But I might be wrong about this, but in the demo, I believe the music was slightly different. And they changed it. Now, as we know, demos don't necessarily represent the final product. Things can be changed, which is really true. And it also gives developers a chance to show what they're intending, and for customers to turn around and say, oh, I think you could improve this a little bit, and things like that. But it's just a shame that not many demos come out these days. I still remember the days when I got magazines and they came with a demo disc with like 5 or maybe 10 demos on it. They should do that again. Oh, and other things I wish they would change is not having to pay like £15 or whatever for PlayStation Plus and whatnot. You should be allowed to play against your friends for free, for goodness sake. I mean, that's a reason why I feel very reluctant to pay it, because why should you have to pay to play against your friends? I mean, it's such a shame, because when Crash Team Racing comes out on the PS4, I would love to play some people online and, you know, race against them. But I'm just put off by the price tag. Yeah, it might not sound like a lot, but still.
Pluto the Rhinoc has challenged us to a naval battle. Our speedboat versus his nuclear shark submarine. If we win, we'll get the dragon egg he's guarding. If we lose, we'll have to spend a month doing kitchen patrol.
Ouch.
What do you think? Do you want to take on Pluto? Okay, good luck. Just remember, stay away from the sharp end.
Time to take on Pluto. Uh-oh. Shark attack! I loved that show. Sharks. No, Street Sharks, sorry. Street Sharks was such an awesome toy line and TV program. Yeah, Spox, you waving at me doesn't really help at the moment. Whoa. Ouch. Oh. I've only got one more hit. Now I have noticed, why isn't it going
hope this egg was worth all the trouble.
Jackie. Aw, she's learning to fly already. So yeah, I will definitely be getting Crash Team Racing when that comes out, and I cannot wait to play that again. Well, in HD, but you get what I mean. And there are rumours apparently Spyro the Dragon is coming to Crash Team Racing as well. For me, it would be really awesome to see new characters on it. But I also hope they add other obscure characters from the Crash games in general. I hope they add Cola Kong, who was in Crash 1, Nitrous Brio, who was in 1 and 2, and I think they should maybe put Rio Roo back in there somehow. In case anyone doesn't know who Rio Roo is, he was in Crash Bash, and that's the only game he was ever in, really. And there's a good reason why I say Nitrous Brio should be in Crash Team Racing. I think he said it best in Mind Over Mutants. I was in the first game! Yeah, exactly. So he should be in Crash Team Racing, without a doubt. Oh, chickens! Time to get this egg.
I used to have a dragon egg for you, but instead I used it to test our ultra-high-speed super fluidity tunnel. The good news is that it made it to the end of the tunnel without a scratch. Bad news is that there's no way to get it back out now. The tunnel is chock full of Rhinox and floating mines. The only way to retrieve that egg is to defeat every single Rhinox in the tunnel.
Sounds simple enough. Let's do it.
This egg has surprisingly good fluid dynamic characteristics. From now on, all of our submarines will be egg-shaped.
Egg-shaped submarines, eh?
My plan worked. That dumb octopus dropped the jail key while he was shaking me. Now I can free my friends. Oh, I forgot to tell you. One of the Rhinox had this egg in his lunchbox.
Cute. It's always one gem. Always one.
I can't wait until the Rhinox build a new submarine. Next time it's my turn to drive.
Huh, okay.
Driving that submarine was a blast! Next time we're going to borrow the Rhinox speedboat.
over to the balloon. The balloon's all ready, sir. Just jump on.
This balloon will take you to a land closer to the sorceress, Spyro. You can also use it to come back here whenever you want to.
I guess you'll just hop in the balloon now. Don't ask me how it works. I just showed up for the punch and cookies.
Right.
Hop in the balloon whenever you want, Spyro.
This balloon will take you to the great Tiki Lodge in the sky. Just jump on when you're ready.
Listen carefully, you stupid girl. I'm only going to ask you one more time. Why haven't you disposed of that infernal dragon?
I tried to scare him off, Your Highness, but he's just not afraid of anything.
Not afraid? Not afraid? Why have I been training you all these years? Use some magic! Here's a spell book. Whip up a monster and eliminate him!
Kill him?
I don't care what you do, you useless brat, as long as you get rid of him!
Okay, let's see what we got here. This ought to do it.
You can't keep me caged up in here forever. You there, get me out of here. This is unacceptable.
You, come here.
Oh my. What the devil?
Maybe lose the bunny is. Oh god, Buzz.
When I heard that Sorceress was planning to ambush you, I got here as fast as I could. No worries though. This wussy green toad will be no match for the two of us.
Let's do it. Now, I want to tell you something that makes me laugh, right? Now, there were reviews coming out of Spyro Reignited trilogy. And I think I should tell you something. GameSpot said apparently this boss, Buzz here, who's running around towards me and just squashed me like a pancake, is somehow more difficult than Dark Souls, apparently. Now, I'm no expert, and I haven't really played Dark Souls, but I've heard it's notoriously difficult, and correct me if I'm wrong, but even the most hardest game on the planet is nothing compared to Buzz. I mean, anyone can beat Buzz here. I mean, I bet anyone's 3-year-old daughter would be able to beat Buzz here with barely any difficulty. I mean, the game is aimed at kids and it's not intended to be that difficult whatsoever. And as you can see, I mean, yeah, fair enough, I've beaten this boss many times in the original as well, but he's such a doddle to beat. Why would anyone say that this boss is more difficult than Dark Souls? I mean, it's silly. It makes me wonder what he or she was doing when she was writing the review. Nice and easy. Oh, rainbow. time to continue to Midday Gardens. So yeah, I don't know why someone would think Burst is more difficult than Dark Souls, but hey ho. I mean, I'm sure everyone watching this would agree that Burst is probably the most easiest boss on the planet, next to Robotnik on Sonic 1.
You've managed to survive longer than I expected, but you haven't the slightest idea what sort of dangers lie ahead of you. I suggest you grab your cat friend and whatever eggs you found and hightail it back home while you still can. I'm telling you this for your own good, you know.
Hightail it back home? Excuse me, but I'm already home. I'm in Midday Gardens, I know, that was a terrible joke. Right, time to go find Sergeant Bird. Then I can return to Sunlight Spring, do Sparks' mission, and complete Molten Crater. And typical Fez moneybags as well. God, he's so annoying.
Ah, my good friend Spyro. The sorceress caught this naughty bird letting off rockets in her fireworks factory, but I'm willing to release him into your custody, provided you pay his outstanding fines.
What outstanding fines? Oh, from destroying the factory, I get it.
What a sucker! That is, it's a far, far better thing you do today, Spyro, than you have ever done. And, well, so forth, etc. You get the idea.
No, not really.
Sergeant Bird, 90068. Awaiting orders, sir.
I think you'll have to find your commanding officer for that. Hey, what are those things?
These are the latest military hardware. DBX-9 rocket launchers, state-of-the-art.
So why didn't you use them to escape?
Because I have limited ammo, and I wanted to conserve it. For this.
Uh-oh.
Say, where'd you come from? I thought dragons had all been dead for 1,000 years or something.
Well, the rumors of our extinction were slightly exaggerated. We just wanted a little peace and quiet.
Well, if it's peace and quiet you want, you should stay clear of my homeworld for a bit. I reckon I'll be blowing up Rhinox for weeks. Cheerio!
Okay, so two things. One of the regular Spyro code does not work on cutscenes, as you can see. And did anyone else notice the trumpets during the cutscene was his theme? Sergeant Burns' theme? And here's something interesting. I went to a pottery place and I actually done a plate with Sergeant Bird on it. It was a very poor attempt at doing it, but you know, gotta have a hobby some days.
I have to train the hummingbirds. They must be in peak physical condition if we're going to take on the sorceress.
Sir, the situation is this. Yesterday, at 1845 hours, the Rhinox invaded. We defended as best we could, sir. But without your leadership, we couldn't put up an effective resistance. By 1900 hours, the rest of the squad was captured, and the Rhinox had complete control of the base.
I'm actually glad the hummingbirds have still got their slight accents with him. And I'm also glad Tom Kenny came back to voice Sergeant Bird again.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. What are your orders, sir?
I recommend you take the enemy out with your rockets by pressing the attack button, sir.
Okay. I hope people who are watching this are enjoying the content.
Sir, I've captured the enemy rations. They won't march far on empty stomachs. The Reignited have blocked the way out of this next cave with a security door, and I don't think you'll be able to blast your way through this one. I recommend you land on the weights and carry them to the pressure-sensitive security switches on either side of the door. When in position, press the charge button to drop the weight. Press the action button once to look down, and press it again to look up, sir.
Okay. You just hit me with a bloody pot. What's wrong with you? Poor flower. I mean, really? How's the respect for the plants, man? That's the thing I like to do on these live streams.
Request permission to cheer, sir. Hip hip hooray!
Permission granted. That's what I like to do when I'm doing live streams. I like to add a bit of humour and a few jokes along the way, even if they're totally rubbish. You know, keep people entertained. Though you can comment and say whether the jokes are absolutely terrible.
Keep fighting a good fight, sir. We're almost there, and I'm right behind you.
That's what they're showing. But I have noticed when you get hit to Sergeant Bird, he doesn't make the noise again. Again, disappointing, but not something I'm going to say it ruins the game. But some people were saying one thing that they had when they were playing the Sergeant Bird, they were saying camera issues during parts of the level.
Keep fighting a good fight, sir.
I'm going to use this to get back chests from earlier. Bombs away.
Ready to be debriefed, sir. Mission accomplished. It's great to have you back, sir.
Sleepyhead.
So, we need to rescue the rest of the squad before we can launch a raid on the sorceress's castle.
Reporting for duty, sir.
One thing I noticed, another thing I noticed they did when it comes to Enchanted Towers is they changed the music slightly. So in the original, it used to play the exact same tune for Sergeant Bird's Base and Enchanted Towers. Well, in this version they've remixed it slightly, kind of like what they did with Fracture Hills with Idle Springs on Spyro 2. So they made them all unique in their own way. Which I think is a really nice touch. I think it's this bit where people are having problems. Yeah, I can sort of see the issue here.
Before I was captured, I recovered this egg from the enemy, sir.
Oh dear. Yeah, I can sort of see what people are getting at with the whole camera issue. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I don't exactly know what's going on, but hopefully they fix it in this patch that is rumored to be coming out. But again, it's not something that I'm going to turn around and say it ruins the whole game. Ah, there we go. Cool. First level complete.
So, we need to rescue...
Time to go. Let's give it speed first. Time to go to Sung by Spring. Let's see what Sergeant Birds has to say.
I've assessed the situation. We need 5 brave souls to operate the whirling gate.
I'm so glad they kept that feature. We can just talk the other NPCs. Time to go back to Mods and Crates first.
Well, it looks like it's just you and me. I'll keep a lookout while you sort out the Rhinox.
Hang on, isn't he supposed to say something before he starts his segment?
I'm playing a game of hide and seek with my friends. If I can't find where they've hidden their heads, they won't let me join the Tiki Lodge. Help me put them back together and I'll make you an honorary member.
I've always wondered what exactly the Tiki Lodge is. And this is a club of some sort. Hopefully I won't lose my head after this. Hang on, I just came for that bit.
This egg is a sign of your honorary membership to the lodge. Well, that's never happened before. I hope it's not a bad omen.
Time to do Sparks' world.
Spyro, I found an egg, but only Sparks will be able to reach it. There's a small hole that leads to a crawdad farm. I can take him there if he's ready. take on those nasty crawdads, I should give you some help. To start, let's practice shooting. Press the attack button to shoot these targets. You can also move quickly by pressing the charge button, like Spyro. Use your charge to chase down this fast enemy. Now for the hard part. Being a maneuverable dragonfly, you can also strafe in any direction. To strafe, hold down the roll left or roll right button, then move with the left stick. Try strafing to hit the targets in this room. On your travels, you'll notice butterflies that give you health, just like in the dragon world. Not only that, but some butterflies will give you special powers, though only for a short time. Just eat any power-up butterfly, then press the jump button to use that power-up. Your power-up is shown in the top right of the screen.
Nice.
Looks like you're ready, Sparks. If you need any more guidance, just choose the controls option from the pause menu.
Let's see if I could do this level without using any power-ups. Whoa, that is one big crawdad. Or lobster.
Nice work, Sparks. You've beaten the Crawdad King and found the lost egg. Not only that, but some of the dragon magic seems to have rubbed off on you. Now you can pick up gems when they're even further away from Spyro.
And if you like the content, be sure to check out my other videos and subscribe.
Hey, Spyro! Zoe told me that if we hit that doodad up there, the portal will open. Why don't you try spitting this rock at it? I'll see you in there later.
Those crummy Rhinox forced us to build a statue of the sorceress. Then after we built it, she complained it was too ugly. If you ask me, the statue is far prettier than she is.